Boston prepares for the worst. It is upping the number of 911 call takers trained to get you help. KXAN's Kylie McGivern met with a woman staffing a phone tonight who did just that during the historic Halloween and Memorial Day flooding.
It was a brand new call taker, so it was either do or die at that point.
Angelia Shaw started working at APD's 911 call center in 2013, mere months before the Halloween flood created a scare felt to this day.
That was an eye-opener. Everyone was just frantic and just panicking, and just everyone was basically saying that there's water coming in, where do I go, what do I do? I can't find this family member, I can't find that family member, and then you just have to, there's really not one that sticks out, but it was just the same call over and over and over again. You just have to, like I said, you have to be mentally prepared to try to tell them what to do.
Tell complete strangers what you would tell your family if they called for help. In Shaw's 4 years in this position, she says one thing has become clear.
If you need to get out, you need to get out. Don't try to stay and weather it under any circumstances. I lived in New Orleans for 2 years, and I left during Hurricane Katrina. So when they told us to get out, we got out just from that experience. But I have family members that stayed, and we didn't hear from them for weeks.
A worry she doesn't want others to go through.
And I'm talking with my family, my children, my friends, just get ready because we don't know what's going to happen.
Kylie McGivern, KXAN News.
APD says they are prepared for this weekend. They will be at full staff with 2 extra people working on top of that. The most people will be working tomorrow night with 16 911 call takers on duty from 6 to 10 p.m. That is still fewer call takers than during the Memorial Day flood in 2015, but more than they had for another flood on Halloween that same year.
Right now, several local school districts are on standby to turn their school buildings into shelters. The AISD telling us the Delco Center and the LBJ Early College High School could become evacuation sites. They're just waiting now on a call from the Austin Travis County Emergency Operations Center. The Hayes CISD also telling us they're ready to turn Lehman High School into a shelter. And the Eanes ISD is working right now to determine what schools could become shelters. Hotels starting to fill up in parts of Fayette County tonight as people flee the Gulf Coast.
It comes as officials there in LaGrange, about an hour southeast of Austin, plan for a flooded interstate and swamped bridges. KXAN's Chris Davis explains how they're getting ready.
Hoping it won't be too bad.
Hoping wasn't enough for Beth Starmack. Like people all over Central Texas, she's stocking up on canned goods and bottled water.
Just in case power goes out.
Fayette Electric says they're preparing for that.
We have a bulldozer on call in case our buckets get stuck.
It's going to maybe be a historic weekend for Fayette County.
Today's preparedness meeting was a packed house.
You guys have been watching it just the same way that I've been watching it.
Judge Ed Yanechka says they wanted everyone on the same page.
The last one we had was Rita. We had a lot of people. We didn't have much rain. This time we're going to have a lot of rain and hopefully not too many people.
The main concern, low water crossings and major highways like I-10. A TxDOT rep said at the meeting they're preparing too.
We are beginning our 12-hour shifts starting tomorrow at 7 a.m.
We used to live near Houston, and we made it through Ike, and we made it through Alicia, so we're hoping.
But like all those county officials, Starmack can only prepare so much.
Might fill the bathtub up with water. Other than that, fingers crossed.
Chris Davis, KXAN News.
The Red Cross will open 2 shelters in LaGrange and possibly others in the county if the need arises.
Always remember